Hey everyone, welcome to this very special COVID-19 edition of the Valley Music Showcase. I'm Mark Sherry, Executive Director of the New Music Alliance and producer of the Valley Music Showcase. And I'm here today at the beautiful Glendale Ridge Vineyards in Southampton, Massachusetts. The Valley Music Showcase is a bi-monthly showcase of some of the best original bands and musicians in the Western New England area. And that includes most of Connecticut, Western Massachusetts, and Southern Vermont. The participants today will also be competing for a great deal of prizes provided by our generous sponsors. But our main focus is to show you some of the great musical talent we have in this area. So due to COVID safety concerns, we've not had one of our bi-monthly events yet this year. So to keep everyone safe, we're having a virtual event and a unique approach to keeping the musicians safe. Each band will be performing in their own separate performance area out here, where they will have their own equipment. No one will be sharing anything. And each area is amply distanced from each other. I want to thank all the great people and businesses that have helped to make this event possible. Number one is the Glendale Ridge Vineyards, where we are today, who produce and sell a large selection of fine wines. And the New Music Alliance, who's the main sponsor of this event and who is dedicated to helping advance the careers of up-and-coming local musicians. Scott McPherson of Holyoke Media, who's doing the video production of this event. Laser 99.3 FM and DJs Leah Rantz and Lenny Diana. Chris Dixon of Audio Radiance and his excellent band Electrio. Focus Media and Cider House Media and all our other sponsors who are providing some great prizes that we'll be giving out to our contestants. And we have a great lineup today. Starting the show will be our special guest, Sandy Bailey, who's right behind me here, and she'll be treating us to a solo performance. And then the competition begins with Kaelin Lee, the Moonshells, Lemon Street, SHAGOHOD, and Born for Blues. So, after a brief message from the New Music Alliance, let's get this party started.
Great land known as Western New England reminds that we do grow. There's something else that's just as good, and that's music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All kinds of styles played with love to people in the know. Music here is a way of life. It isn't Idaho or anywhere else for that matter, I guess. But hold on now, there's something else we wanted to tell you. Everybody, let's sing it. NMA all the way, supporting music night and day. Original music is sure to slay. Brothers and sisters, join today.
Be a member, be a sponsor. Help us do great things.
Ow!
And we're back at the Valley Music Showcase's COVID-19 edition. And starting the show now will be Sandy Bailey. Sandy is a singer-songwriter from Turners Falls, Massachusetts, and also performs with her band Sister Jawbone, who will be appearing at our next Valley Music Showcase. Sandy was raised in a gospel church and draws from her early musical influences to create some great soulful tunes that showcase her beautiful vocals. So let's welcome Sandy Bailey.
here's a little story about me and Randy Newman. Just the other night, I met Randy Newman at the pearly gates. Randy Newman was the gatekeeper to heaven above, to heaven above. Then he asked me, hey, what the hell have you been up to? To play my shitty song in front of Randy. I didn't want him to hear how shitty I was. Oh, but Randy, he didn't let me in. No, he didn't let me in. Too afraid to go to heaven. All right, one more. Thanks for having us, me and all of us today. Hope everybody, all the contestants, wish you all luck. We walk the streets all night, shadows and orange light. Share and listened with care for a word that would show that you love me. Like mist on the midnight sea, you sailed your boat to me. I was drifting alone, but you took me home. I just needed to feel like you loved me. Oh, I just needed to feel like you loved me. Get just needed to feel like you loved me. Oh, I just needed to feel like you loved me. Oh, I just needed to feel like you loved me. Oh, I just needed to feel
Thank you so much, Sandy.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, what a great way to start our show. So before we start our competition today, I want to introduce the judges for our showcase. Our judges today are David Sokol, music editor and writer and DJ from the New Music Alliance Radio Hour, and Mark Ramone, DJ from WECS FM in Willimantic, Connecticut, and the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And yours truly, Mark Sherry, also DJ at New Music Alliance Radio Hour. So today, all of our bands will be playing a 30-minute set, and we're going to start out in just a minute with Kaelin Lee. Here today with Ed Hamill, who's the owner of Glenville Ridge Vineyards, our host today. And Ed's going to tell you a little bit about the vineyards and what they have.
Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you for bringing the Valley Music Showcase here. We're really happy to have you guys here. We've got our wine, and you know, wine and music have always gone well together here at Glendale Ridge Vineyard. We previously have done a fair amount of music. We're doing music, a great music event today during these COVID times, and we're going to continue to do more music in the future. Glendale Ridge Vineyards started with a planting in 2010. Right now the tasting room is closed. It's right behind me. We're operating everything outdoors across the street in the parking lot. Most of our vineyard is back over here, and these are our wines. We have a whole host of wines, red wines, white wines, sparkling wines. We tend to make our wines more in a European style, so drier and crisp. We do have a couple of wines that are a little bit sweet, but mostly our wines are dry. We have things like rosé of Cabernet Franc. We have Chardonnay, Vignoble, a number of different wines. So including wines that grapes that grow here. Yeah, we got a great place. Hopefully next year we can get back to the tasting room and get back under operation like we've known from the past. And again, thanks Valley Music Showcase for highlighting our venue, and hopefully we can do more things in the future.
This great land known as Western New England reminds that we do grow. There's something else that's just as good, and that's music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All kinds of styles played with love to people in the know. Music here is a way of life. It isn't Idaho or anywhere else for that matter, I guess. But hold on now, there's something else we wanted to tell you. Everybody, let's sing it. NMA all the way, supporting music night and day. Original music is sure to slay. Brothers and sisters, join today.
So next up, we have Kaelin Lee, a singer-songwriter from Greenfield, Massachusetts, whose stated goal is to bring country music back to its hillbilly string band roots. Kaelin was voted the 2019 New England Country Music Organization Songwriter of the Year. and will be playing songs for a 2019 album called Revenge. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaelin Lee.
5, 6, 7, 8. Excited to be here today. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kaelin Lee, and this is my lovely band. I have Andrew on the banjo and Neil on the bass, and I am so lucky to know these lovely dudes who make my songs come to life. I'll leave the
better. I hope she kisses sweeter. I hope you finally found what you were looking for. 'Cause I don't need you to come home. I'm better off here all alone. She can't have you for all that it's worth. 'Cause I don't give a damn about making this work. Take your memories, just leave. I've got nothing left to grieve. It wasn't worth the time we spent holding on.
While we tune, I also want to give a shout out to the winery here. It's amazing. The view is amazing. So if you get a chance, come down Glendale Road in Southampton and check it out. It's awesome.
wrote. It's called Granddad's Cowboy Boots. Somebody dared me to write a song that wasn't sad or about a boy. So I wrote this song about my grandfather who lived in a Chevy Blue van and traveled all around the world. And he was cool. And I only knew him for a short time, but I hope I can be as cool as he is.
Give me 1 second here. Hold on. There's the mute button off yet. This side's in here. Yes, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I remember the day Daddy laughed till he cried, and Grandpa's eyes lit up like the moon. I was 3 years old, wearing nothing but my pride, and Granddad's cowboy boots. They traveled around the world, saw a lot of places, walked a lot of miles, and met a lot of faces. I've got gypsy roots, like Granddad's cowboy boots. Granddad died when I was just a little girl, and all I have are the stories they would tell about his travels in his old blue worn-out van. He was known as a rambling man. He traveled around the world, saw a lot of places, walked a lot of miles, and met a lot of faces. I've got gypsy roots, like Granddad's cowboy boots. And now they sit there on the shelf, reminding me to always be myself. Oh, brown leather and tattered at the seams. I hope my boots are the way that Granddad's used to be. I'm gonna wear them as I walk towards my dreams, like Granddad's cowboy boots. And I will travel around the world, see a lot of places, walk a lot of miles, meet a lot of faces. I've got gypsy roots, like Granddad's cowboy boots, like Granddad's cowboy boots. I fill up my sorrow with whiskey and man. Go on pretending like it wasn't the end. Then I walk through the front door, there you'll be. it must be the way I speak. Talking, I'm better off planning my revenge. My head feels all clouded up and dizzy right after I found out what you did to me. I'm better off planning my revenge. I fill up my heartache with bottles of wine. When you told her and you told me goodbye. Now I'm lost and alone in this empty house, crying on the floor, trying to figure it out. It must be the pills I've been popping. It must be the whiskey talking. I'm better off planning my revenge. My head feels all cloudy up and dizzy right after I found out what you did to me. I'm better off planning my revenge. So don't come crying back to me. I've already moved on. It must be the pills I've been popping. It must be the whiskey talking. I'm better off planning my revenge. My head feels all clouded up and dizzy right after I found out what you did to me. I'm better off planning my revenge. It must be the pills I've been popping. It must be the whiskey talking. I'm better off planning my revenge. My head feels all clouded up and dizzy right after I found out what you did to me. I'm better off planning my revenge. I'm better off planning my revenge. I always need a lot of water after that song. This next song I wrote after I moved home from Nashville about 3 years ago. And it's kind of about thinking your life is going to go one way, but it takes a turn and you're totally just okay with it. And in 2011, I actually lost my father to suicide. And I have found that a major event in my life kind of works its way into all of my songs now. And here's an homage to life not turning out just how you wanted it, but being totally better in the long run. I come from a long line of strong men and great women who didn't let anyone get in their way. Their daddy raised a pride. Young lady, I wish he was here to see me today. is here to see me today. You might have knocked me down, you think I'm barely hanging on by a thread. You're not here to bring me down and keep me burning in this hell you put me in. Sometimes I'm foolish, sometimes I fall. Watch me rise up, rise up, rise up from it all. Thank you guys so much.
All right. Thank you so much for treating us with some down-home country tunes. And now, let's take a few seconds and we're going to hear from Peter Newland of the band Fat and the New Music Alliance.
I'm Peter J. Newland. Western New England is a music mecca waiting to happen. Just like Austin, Seattle, and Nashville, the talent, the bands, the music, the studios, all of the elements are here and ready for prime time. All that remains to be done is for us to stimulate opportunity and inform the public. Please join our New Music Alliance as a member or sponsor as we lift Valley original music up.
Okay, we're back at the Valley Music Showcase, and I'm your host, Mark Sherry. And I just want everyone to know that the music that you're hearing is all original music by Western New England artists. And our next artist up is a band from East Hampton, Massachusetts, New Haven, Connecticut, and beyond, the Moonshells. And the Moonshells met through a community of musicians who play Appalachian fiddle music and started a band to play their own original songs. Their music draws heavily from the traditional music of Appalachia, Louisiana, West Africa, and beyond to create something new that they hope will tickle your fancy. And now, let's welcome the Moonshells.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, go.
Rain falls on the metal roof. It's been coming down for years.
Broken window, the people come and go in and out without a sound.
When the wind makes the lights go out, we open up our ears.
It starts in our hands and feet and moves us round and round.
Throw our hats in the humid air, swing and step and time and sway. And we're ready, yeah, we're ready, hey, hey. And we're ready, yeah, we're ready, hey, hey. And we're ready, yeah, we're ready, hey, hey. Now we're digging in the earth, mixing soil in the skin.
Break through stone and find sunlight and open the sky.
We drop into the air, sprout wings and fly again.
Rise like insects in the breeze, like feathers in the
Ocean stretches far below, east wind carries us away. And we're ready, yeah, we're ready, hey, hey. And we're ready, yeah, we're ready, hey, hey. And we're ready, yeah, we're got cash, ain't no use to sit and cry. We don't need a ticket or a dime, all you have to do is try. You can't stop it now, it's already on the way. And we're ready, yeah, we're ready. And we're ready, yeah, we're ready. And we're ready, yeah, we're
Were the moon shells from all over the place in the Northeast?
We determined today that we are from places that are